Oh, welcome to my first YouTube video of me shooting drills just for fun. Tell you a little about myself. I'm an avid shooter. I shoot a lot of local competitions. I don't have permissions to give any names of those places yet, but what I like to do is I like to go out in private and do a lot of drills with my carry. And I like to practice doing that more. That's kind of a New Year's resolution. I intend on buying some better targets to shoot at. Right now I have to make do, which is just fine. What I have has been working for me for about 6 years. I'd like to start getting better. Maybe get a couple of steals, some better target stands. We'll see how it goes. Right now, I'd like to make videos of me just practicing regular average Joe drills, because that's all I am, just an average Joe shooter. I'm not sponsored. I'm not a professional shooter. I'm not a professional trainer. I do know somebody that is a professional trainer, and maybe I can show videos of me practicing what he does in his videos, because a lot of his videos is showing what you can do practicing on your own. Well, I'd like to do that. And the more videos I make, the more practice I get, the better I should get, and you can progress along with me in my videos. So right now, I'm just going to do some basics, and nothing special, keeping it simple, just doing some stuff, and you can be here right here with me. So let's get started. And I'm going to show you what I've got here. It's my target stand. It's been used. You can see in the back here. I got shoot-throughs here. This is old. I've been shooting at this thing for a long time. But I got some basic target silhouettes here. And I use 7-inch paper plates. And I think I'm going to move up to actual 9-inch real paper plates, because these foam plates, they don't hold staples very well, and then when you shoot at them, they don't hold very well. Let's see how they work today. But right now, I'm just showing you what I'm starting with. For this drill, I'm going to be about 5 yards, 4 on one target, reload, 4 on the next target. See how it goes. That's all right. 5.44. Oh, not too bad. And I'm a little sporadic with my shots here. But you know what? I'll tell you what my philosophy is now. Sometimes it's not about being the perfect shot or getting the perfect group. I'm not looking to shoot quarter-size groups here. In a real-life scenario with these silhouette sizes, I'm out to get the bad guy before the bad guy gets you. Or get the bad guy before the bad guy gets me. So sometimes, when you're in a life-threatening situation, shot placement isn't always your top priority. Hitting the bad guy is. You don't want to go around or the sides or try to, worry about, well, you got to worry about what's behind your target. But when you're drawing and you're aiming and you're shooting at them and you're in a stressful situation, you're not going to be the best shooter. You just want to hit the general area of the bad guy and not any civilians or any collateral damage around it. So the fact that I'm hitting, this basic area right here, I'm happy with that, honestly. Of course we're out here to practice to improve and get better, but the fact that I'm placing all right here in critical organ areas, as far as I'm concerned, as an average Joe shooter, that's not bad. So I'll improve by trying to go for the plates, of course. That's what we're out here for. So, but again, I'm just out here having fun, And as far as I'm concerned, with my regular carry, at 5 yards, 8 rounds like that, not bad for your average guy. Now, I don't have any clean plates. Everything still has holes in it, because I'm not really going to do this to count my shots just yet. Right now I'm going to do this to just sort of do some practice draw. But I'm going to do something you don't normally see. It's something that I do often, and it's something I'm going to try to practice more, and you can be here with me doing it. So I'm going to make it a surprise. Let's see how this turns out. I'm kind of moving around here looking for a dry spot. It's muddy out here and slick. Yeah, I just pulled out my backup pistol from my ankle holster, and safety check, clear. So, what I carry as a backup, dropped it, my Bersa Thunder 380. Yeah, and I carry it out of my ankle holster here. See if you can see it okay. I'm trying to do all this one-handed. Yeah, pull it out of there. It's got a little locking loop in there. Now, the thing about it is here on this, is that I'm wearing these big boots. And so it sits up a little higher on my ankle than normal. So yeah, it takes a little bit to pull up. And when I do this little loop here, this button, when I pull up with both hands. And I have a tendency to want to reach over and grab this with this hand and pull. Because with the pistol in there, it will unsnap when I pull it. Here, let's try to set this up. Okay, let me get a safety check. Weapon clear. So, there we go, we're clipped in. There you can see it better. So, yeah, it sits up a little higher, and yeah, I wouldn't say it's difficult to lift up, but it takes a little effort. So when I go around here, I just pull, it don't matter, just pull, shimmy, whatever you want to call that. I go down there, I reach, and I pull, then I reach over, I grab the loop, pull out, and then draw. And like I said, I'm doing this for what feels comfortable for me. This ankle holster, I think I got it from Rothco, and it's worked really well for me. It's held up through everything I wear it from, and again, I want to say high quality, but the Velcro here, this has not come up once. Not once has this Velcro come loose. It is basically, this Velcro is just so that you can adjust your strap to your pistol you're going to carry. And Velcro here, this holds. This has never ever come loose. And it wraps around my ankle here. And there we go. My backup. Now, I carry it in another spot sometimes too, but I'll reveal that in a future video. But right now, what I do with my primary, I don't know what you would really do in a real world situation. I mean, if your bad guy's still running at you and you just run out of ammo in your primary, do you just drop it? Do you put it back in your holster? Do you throw it at him? I don't know. What I'm going to try to practice is like what I just did. Is I put it right back in the holster. Yeah, I know. You see a lot of videos of guys that can draw real fast from the appendix carry right here, but as you can see, I chose bacon over brawn. But center of the hip works really well, really well. It's a very common carry position, and my Milt Sparks inside the waistband holster. The pistol fits in there just fine with the slide lock to the rear. And so I'm going to try to do one more video drawn from the ankle. I'm going to put new plates up and then try for shot placement. I'm going to show you what I carry, what I'm shooting with. You already saw the Bersa Thunder 380. Yes, I've been shooting Winchester USA Forged. And I can't believe it. My Bersa can shoot tool ammo. I consider myself very fortunate on that one. I thought Bersas were finicky with steel case. Mine seems to work right now. So, I'm not expecting the most accurate. I'm not expecting combat ready ammo. This is just regular field training ammo, just to plink with. A little dirty, you can get some residue on your fingers. But I've got a pistol that I can trust to shoot it with. There we go, chamber empty. I'm doing this one-handed, so I can't slide the back magazine drop, chamber empty. My Sig Sauer M11A1. That's what I shoot. That's what I carry. Yes, I know it's a all steel pistol. It's a little heavy, but it's very, very reliable. Sure, I spent a lot of money on it, but sometimes you got to think it's a question of money. How much do you really want to depend your life on your pistol? Well, I depend my life on this pistol. And I carry in a Milt Sparks. I have to be careful. If I handle this phone wrong and it go upside down, it'll show everything. Inside the Milt Sparks, inside the waistband holster. Here, I can try to pull it out quick. Because if I turn my phone upside down in any way, the video will become upside down video. There we go. I just kind of pulled it out. Milt Sparks. I bought this all used from a friend of mine. I bought a few more magazines to go with it. I got another outside the waistband holster, but most commonly this is what I carry with. So this is what I'm going to practice with. I want to say 2013 I bought this pistol, and it's been with me all the time. Even this Milt Sparks holster, not one stitch has come loose. Look at how nice and clean that still is. I want to say this holster is like 4 or 5 years old. Everything still holds. Nothing has ever come loose on this thing. Knock on wood. Yeah, it's going to show a little holster wear. It's been used. I use it all the time. So there you go. Now you see what I shoot with. Oh, I've been having a little problem with my shot timer here. It's brand new. I really haven't messed with it much. I haven't changed any settings. I really am still learning how to run it. But the setting was set so sensitive that as soon as I would clip it off my pocket, it would register that as another time, and I'd lost the time I just shot. I mean, if I said something and it said, you know, because that last time was pretty quick. It was under 8 seconds. And I know that's kind of long, but I was going to go up there, I was going to pull it out and read it, and then as soon as I unclipped it from my pocket, bam, it said 16 seconds. So I changed the settings way down. I did a couple of test shots out here to see if it would read. It would read, and then if I pull it out here, it doesn't register that time anymore. So I'm, like I said, we're out here to practice and learn. I'm learning how to run my shot timer too. I did just get it for Christmas. It is the middle of January 2017. Inauguration day, actually. So, I'm going to try that again. 3 magazines of 3 rounds each. So, let's give it another shot. Alright, 5 yards. slowed down because sometimes there's a term that's out there that slow is fast. Well, it just did it again. It just did it again. I had 9.45 seconds and it just registered me clipping it off my belt at 19.95. Thing's finicky. So let's check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got them all in there. Again, average Joe shooter. I'm not trying to be a speed demon. Just trying to prove some accuracy and show that I can do it. So I've reset the sensitivity on my timer again. I'm all the way down to 0. I did a couple of test fires and it still reads. But let's see if it reads off my pocket here. Nope, didn't read. Didn't read again. Okay. That's the last drill I'm going to do today. I got 2 brand new plates. And like I said, when we're done here, I'm not getting these foam ones anymore. I don't like them. I think just good standard paper plates should work better. So I'm actually going to try for shot placement. I'm not going to try to set a record time here. But maybe today I can set myself a time to compete against my own time. And that's if the timer works. I mean, the timer works, but if it doesn't give me any more trouble. So here we go. 5 yards. Draw from the main carry. And then reholster. And then shoot from the backup. Let's see. Make sure we're loaded. Now, another thing about the backup that I'm doing right now is that most backup competitions, sanctioned backup competitions, are 5 rounds. So I've got 5 rounds loaded. I just talked about this thing and it shut off on me because it has a thing where it'll shut off if you're not using it. So let's turn this on. It's my first YouTube video, everybody. You know, technical difficulties are gonna happen. Here we go. Alright, safety check. Pistol has a decocker. I'm just going to shove it in my pocket here. Here we go. I'm not dropping my guns in this mud. So. Dang it. It just did it again. It picked up the clip. How the back of the clip here, when it comes off my belt, it'll pick it up. See, right now we're at 38. Watch. There. It'll pick that up. Oh well. So, 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots from the backup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's always room for improvement. It's starting to get a little darker out here, and it's getting a little harder to see me with the camera here. So, I hope you enjoyed the videos. If you like it, subscribe. I'm going to try to do about a video a week and practice and drill, get better, and hope you all can join me. Thank you for watching.